the more you come to understand it and the process and how actually simplistic it is and how permanent it is, and it's your own hair, so it's not like someone else's or a wig or something like this, you become more comfortable with it. Probably some of the things that start triggering the thought of this even is you get photographs, and you look at the photographs and you see, shit, I can see my head. And then, you know, my daughters say, hey, Dad, you're starting to lose your hair, or your hair is receding further back. So that's probably what started it.
When I heard about Terry wanting to get a hair transplant, he's always complaining about how he's losing his hair and how it's from his kids and other people stressing him out. I don't think he really needs it, but if he wants it, he can get it. His choice.
My daughters are probably a little vain, so they want the perfect daddy, I guess, and they don't want me to go bald, and they don't want me to get fat. So I can control not getting fat, but I can't control not going bald.
Okay.
I would say that he doesn't have a lot of hair. You love the person not because they don't have a lot of hair or because they have a lot of hair. It's because of who they are, not because of their hair.
I don't really believe it's going to change my life. I think what it does is it makes, as we get older, I still think myself as 20 years old. And so I want to look like I was when I was 20 years old. So it's a personal thing more than anything, as opposed to I'm doing it because I want to get a new girlfriend, or I'm doing it because business is going to be better. That's not the case.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good.
Morning. Terry Fangrad.
Yes, we're all set for you.
Terry has a fairly large donor site and not much area to cover on the top of his head. So in that way, he's a good candidate. He's got realistic expectations. He's got only a fairly small area, probably only 4 or 5 square inches to cover on the top of his head. So the way I like to make hairlines is nice and high. I mean, I don't like to bring them down too low. And although you may lose some more of the existing hairs here, the hairs that we put in there you'll never lose. Now, it used to be we'd create straight hairlines, but now we've found that sort of an irregular hairline actually looks more natural. You don't want to plant this whole area, or what will happen is he'll have hair down to here, and then he'll have a bald patch at the back, which won't look right. So what you want to do is just bring the hairline down to about here.
This is a medium.
Right.